Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vance Logic, and welcome back to Let's Play Bayonetta 2. Now we're going to be jumping into Chapter 2, A Remembrance of Time. And still on third climax, and honestly, I'm handling third climax a lot better than I ever thought I would, honestly. Also, I forgot to point this out, but whenever you're on a loading screen, you can press the minus button to go into practice mode. And freaking Bayonetta's just walking forward without me even having to. So you could turn the combo list on or off by pressing left or right on the D-pad, select a certain combo. Even though, like, I think pressing down on the D-pad causes her Bayonetta to taunt.
Dreadful.
Yeah, what I'm doing right there.
Dreadful.
And of course, you could stay in the practice mode for as long as you want, even after the game's done loading. You could try out all these combos. But anyway, I'm just pointing this out because this is going to be a really short chapter. You'll see right now once I close this.
So, our fates and our paths cross once again. Whoa! Bingo.
Smooth. This would be smooth, but you forget you're in the real world.
Oh, shit!
Nice to see you again, Luca.
Fleur de la Reine. Maid of Nerine, also known as diamond lilies, I think. The name Nerine is derived from the Nereids, or sea nymphs. Quite appropriate for this city.
Luca?
Will you quit calling me that? I'm not a pet, or a cat. Oh wait, you said Luca. Not used to that. How are you, Bayonetta?
No matter where I am, you always know how to make an entrance. Nice glasses.
Oh, these? Rodan has a soft spot for Shinshu sake from Japan. It was an easy trade to get him to make these for me. And don't get it twisted, Bayonetta. I'm not stalking you. This time at least.
I didn't even ask.
Look, I know you've got nothing but secrets. Hell, that goes for anyone, right? But if there's one thing I've learned in my line of work, it's when I found you, I found the story.
What on earth are you on about this time?
Don't act dumb with me. You know the story better than anyone. The Umbra Witches and the Lumen Sages, two clans that wielded incredible power just 500 years ago. The clans of the Overseer, watching over us all with the eyes of the world, the power to govern light and darkness. But now I know that there really was an Overseer. And this Overseer is the one who created the eyes of the world for humanity. The same ones that the clans held on to so hard. The Overseer was the true creator. The true god of the human realm. The god of chaos.
The god of chaos?
From what my research has told me, that god used to live right here in Ch.02. That's why this place has gateways to each realm of the Trinity of Realities. La Porta del Paradiso, the doorway to heaven, and La Porta del Inferno, the real gates of hell. Listen, I heard about John. What the? Some squirrels get all the nuts. You're a lucky little fella, huh? Never took you for an animal lover, Bayonetta.
What can I say? I took a liking to one of the locals.
So he's your little tour guide, huh? Look, I know this isn't the time to chat. Let me see what I can find out to help you.
Just don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, Cheshire.
Don't you worry about my nose. I can smell trouble when I see it. You just take care of yourself.
You know, Luca was never that much of a bump monkey, but you know what? We'll go with it. Anyway, right off the bat, we're going to be finding a Muspelheim in this little alleyway. Honestly, they could have made it a little less obvious, but you know what? There's not that many Muspelheims in this chapter, you know, in comparison to chapter 1, so I'm going to go with it. So with this one, we have to use enemy arms to deal damage. We can't use our normal weapons. And thankfully, it gives us 3 right off the bat. So you cannot use X or A to attack normally. You have to use the Y button this time around. So let's just try to do that. Look at that. Jeez, I finished them all off with just that one. Just gonna pick this guy up. And here you go, sir. Oh, you do not make this any more easy. Jeez, the very first one right there, too. It's the one that gave us the best option to take out all those mooks. But yeah, a very easy Muspelheim, and so easy I got pure platinum. Holy shit. But anyway, that made us another Moon Pearl, I think. I can't remember how many Moon Pearls we got in the last chapter. I think it may have been, well, 3 broken ones, so I think this makes for our 4th. But anyway, there isn't that many collectibles in this chapter. In fact, it's quite very short, honestly. You're going to be seeing that in a little bit. And I'm just going to jumbo the fuck right here. Look at me. In midair, too. And that's it for that one right there. And right across from it, you're going to be finding this chest right here. And yes, there aren't that many chests. There isn't even a temporal chest that we can open up here. And we get a Mega Bloody Rose Lollipop, which I mentioned before, increases your attack drastically, and I think for longer. I didn't even bother to read the description, but yeah, you'll see. And if you guys are seeing, I'm going in the water, and I'm finding this secret passageway, because I pointed out in Chapter 1 that we can go in the water, we can go exploring in it. In fact, we had to do in order to progress. So, remember that as we go along, and you'll be finding this Broken Witch Heart right here. And this makes for our 9th. Our 9th! We're barely in Chapter 2! Just let that sink in for a little bit. There were so many freaking collectibles in Chapter 1, I still can't even believe it. And I recorded it! But anyway, that's it for collectibles. Now let's fight this annoying little bastard. The Enrapture. Yeah, you really want to be careful against this guy. Shoots projectiles, and there's another something that he can do for us too. See those mooks? If you try to attack it, there's another Enrapture that's around here. And actually, I think there was another Enrapture. Oh, wait, never mind. We just defeated it. Looks like I'll have to show it off in a little bit. For now, I'm just going to have to defeat these mooks. At the very least, defeat 1 or 2 of them in order to progress. And I think we're going to be seeing in a little bit. Getting rid of the one with the projectiles. Maybe that one over there, too. And I'm not going to attack that Enrapture and attack the mooks. You're going to be seeing, and they could also bind you, so be careful on that. Oh, son of a bitch. See, this is what I get for showing off. And now the freaking mook is enraged because this Enrapture is making it enraged. So you want to be careful. When enemies are enraged, they will attack more faster, more and they can't get staggered as easily. So yes, deal with the Enraptures. Either that, you could taunt the enemies yourselves and get them enraged as well. So yeah, enemies are enraged, they attack faster, they attack harder, and they can't be staggered as easily. So it's pretty annoying, so you want to get rid of anything that it's enraging them. Usually Enraptures. And fuck your shop. Oh god, what's going on? I feel like an asshole for doing that, but I like to do that at least once every time I visit this chapter, because it's just like, hey, we're standing right here. All this destructible stuff. But anyway, that's it for that. And it looks like he's having a bit of a headache.
What's wrong?
it's widescreen. Yeah, we want to avoid common sense and walk right back to where we just fought. And all of a sudden, verse. And this is their torture attack whenever you get them activated and whatnot. So yeah, be careful with this because there's 3 enraptures and you want to destroy them all. Because they could piss this guy off. And not to mention when they're pissed, like when you activate Witch Time with them, you don't get as much. So yeah. Always in your best interest to avoid enraged enemies. Always deal with enraptures first. Yeah, okay. Well, that was easy. Thankfully. Just because I dealt with the enraptures. Believe it or not, I had to re-record this because the audio messed up. And I completely forgot about one of those 3 enraptures, and I was facing that guy. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Did I piss him off? What the hell? And then, yeah, I got silver. It was bad. It was horrible. God awful. Then again, I got silver in the one before that, but you know what? That's beside the point. So that's the one hidden verse that we found right there. We're going to be finding another one right now, but you're wondering, like, how the hell are we going to summon that thing up again to go across? Well, you just talk to Loki again. Yeah, apparently now you can do this at will. Who would have thought? Oh, we got plenty of time. We got witch time. And that's the best kind of time.
Where did you learn that trick, little one? I've never seen a witch, or a sage for that matter, pull off something like that.
Come on, love. You think I'm just going to tell you my secrets when I don't even know whose side you're on? All right. It seems I can control the remembrance of time. That's a
I
big
can't
deal.
get enough of this.
It seems.
I mean,
Why would they give you control over
there's
this?
nothing else to say, love.
The remembrance of time.
What's that you're looking at?
Right, let's go. I've got a party and I've no intention of being late.
Damn right. So anyway, you're going to be seeing this area right here. Observe as I walk around here, nothing happens. We can't go back across that area we were just at. So yeah, open the door, walk in, let this room of prayer text show up. In fact, actually, let me see if it'll still let us do this. Open back up, and hidden verse. All of a sudden, now there's a hidden verse. Come on, game, you could do better than that. You can make it more cryptic. Why the fuck not? And thankfully for the bat within for that. Just gonna. There's more arrows. There we go. Dealing with the giant mook right now. Oh shit. Oh crap. Alright, there's still the giant mook. Screw it. Ah, and I wasted my Umbrid climax. You know what? Screw it. It's just little mooks anyway. The usual ones. Oh boy. Doo-doo. Maybe I should have dealt with the one that's shooting the projectiles, but you know what? Screw it. Also, I think if you let enemies get stunned and then you don't deal with them, they get enraged automatically. So there's that to consider. And I got gold. Good enough. I'm gonna start collecting these rings. I keep thinking of them as rings. I know they're halos, but for fuck's sake, they look too suspiciously similar. I even called them freaking rings in my original Let's Play of Bayonetta. It was just that uncanny. Also, if you're noticing, obviously right here is a Umbran Crow. And that's the only one we're going to be finding in this chapter. And if you want to pay attention to this area right here. Also for the next thing we're going to be getting right now. So, right now here's this thing, Path of the Chosen. And now to fight. Then there's this Mook who has a freaking... Oh boy, yeah. He has a hammer. And it does a huge fuck ton of damage. I don't know if we've actually faced this guy before, but you know what? Hello there. Do 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 do. Dealt with him pretty good. And time to finish you off, even though you have like a very small sliver of health left. But you know what? I want to get some combo on your buddy right here. Ah, I wanted to keep that combo going. Screw you. Screw you. Oh, we're Looney Tunes up in here. I didn't even take any damage and I got gold.
If you were gone, it'd all be... Try to keep up.
Yeah, I'd rather not. I'm gonna go exploring now. So we're going back into this little area right here. You're gonna be noticing there's 2 chests now, and there's a third one that right in the area we were just at. But obviously we also want to go for the gold LP right here. And yes. Now let's just destroy these chests and collect the collectibles within. Well, mostly the items that they give us. Once you do that, you get a hidden verse. Screw this game. Screw this game. Screw this game. Oh boy, am I glad I dodged that. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish you off here. You're the one with the most health, and you guys die in 1 torture attack, so I'm okay with this. Oh boy. Dealt with them pretty good, I must say. Not to mention I still had that weapon from earlier. Hell yeah, pure platinum. Actually, I think that may be the second one we've gotten, you know, including the Muspelheim. Well, obviously including the Muspelheim. And here we're going to be getting more ingredients. You know what? I can't remember how exactly to do so, but while I'm still here, I'm going to be showing off this stuff right here. Like, so the ingredients, they're useless by themselves. And where the hell is the witch's recipes? So, whenever you have the proper recipes, or the proper ingredients, you could start creating these items. Though you cannot create a red hot shot. That stuff you have to buy on your own. So, if you want to buy some, or if you want to make mega green herb lollipops, you could just put that in right there. And then you just have to circle the control stick, and then you get that. Though, obviously, you do have to have the proper ingredients for it. So we get the mega green herb lollipop right there, and you can and there is an achievement, or a bewitchment obviously, of like you have to create at least 1 of all of these concoctions, and I think I'm just going to save that toward the end because I remember by the end of Bayonetta 2 when I first played it on my own, I had 99 of everything, so it's like, well, that's the easiest way. I think I might also make one of these. Screw it. There we go. I'm good. We're set. Alrighty then. Now, screw Loki. We're going to be turning in this gold up. Okay, Loki, I get it. You're doing something important. But Rodon can get me a badass weapon.
Another LP. No rest for the wicked. Even if I am jollier than the average demon. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Be right back. This one's gonna be fun. Been looking for a workout like this for a while. Ta-ta. You know how they say life's a bitch? Try being dead for a couple millennia. Makes a demon cranky as shit. Don't think this demon will be complaining anymore.
Oh yeah, the Kafka. And this is a weapon that gives kind of a poison ailment in this game, so it's pretty interesting. And also, it's a bow and arrow. It's freaking awesome. Anyway, it just told us that there's a new Rodon's treasure, and I think that we also got the Rakshasha one right here too, but yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. So these are Umbran Elegances. These are pretty much costume changes. The Super Mirror 2 gives us another costume change. Super Mirror 64 2 gives us access to Nintendo-related costume changes if the 64 wasn't enough. And yeah, this very last one, we're not going to be seeing for a while. I think I want to buy a new technique while I'm here too, you know. I think I'm going to get that Umbran Spear so I have an actual chance of attacking. So whenever you're in the Crow Within, then you could do this like freaking attack right here, the Umbran Spear. You just press R twice quickly and it uses up one orb of the magic. It's pretty interesting stuff. Gives you options whenever you're trying to avoid enemies and you're in the air for some reason. But anyway, I'm going to try to buy both of these because I barely have enough for both of them. So every time you buy a Witch Heart and Moon Pearl, they increase in price as you go along. So right now they were 30,000, both of them. Witch Hearts now are 50,000 and Moon Pearl is 40,000. Yeah, this is going to get really expensive really fast. And also we could buy the alternate Rakshasha, but I don't have the freaking halos for it. I had to think a little bit right there in order to not call it rings. Anyway, let's just progress. Now let's actually focus on Loki. At the very least, let's start doing that because he kind of has the power to mess with things a lot. I mean, look at this. You could do without the headaches, though. And there's two of these in Raptures, and whenever you see them doing the channeling like that, you really want to deal with them because that's when they're enraging enemies. There we go. Oh boy. Oh man, why did I lose that combo? Oh, son of a bitch, I forget. And I also forgot to equip the Rakshasha. I think I'm going to put that on the beta set. So, actually, maybe I want to show off the Kafka. Screw it. One weapon at a time. So I'm going to put that on right now. So the Rakshasha, it's unlike the Shiraba from the last game, because that one was more about strength, and this one's more about speed, since it is two blades at the same time. So it gives you, like, multiple hits in at once. I guess if you have a Mega Blood Rose Lollipop or something, it could really come in handy considering you're doing multiple hits and such. Gold! Well, then again, I did kind of take my time there. Oh, hello there, you beautiful bastard! Only not really, you're not even beautiful at all. Umbran Climax! Oh, some beautiful stuff. Yeah, I still have a little bit of more magic. I gotta start building it up, though. So just watch out for this guy. He can slam into the ground. He could swing that whip arm of his. And yeah, just with that, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, screw it. Climax, climax, climax. Oh, this is some overkill right here. Alright, we can punish him, I forget. That's some beautiful stuff. He's pretty much almost dead. I mean, look at this. You're nothing! You're not even worth 1,600 halos. Then again, that is showing just... I don't know, maybe they're trying to show, hey, you're stronger than you were before because you could deal with this guy like it's nothing. In fact, I even got pure platinum. I'm okay with this. So, I don't know why they did this right here. Because, well, then again, in the last game, the Alfheims were a lot harder to find. So there's a Muspelheim right here in plain sight as you move along. So, keep that in mind. Well, actually, you shouldn't have to keep that in mind. It's like right there. It's like the first thing you think is like, oh, this is the way out. Nope, Muspelheim. So with this one, it's a single combo challenge. So what that means is that once you start attacking an enemy, keep that combo going across all of them. So do not let it empty. If the thing resets and you start gaining halos, well, that's going to be screwed for you because then that means you failed. So you always want to keep attacking enemies. Oh crap, oh crap, oh god. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I get it. You're kind of building up the combo, but at the same time, I don't want to have to deal with these guys. Oh god, there's another one. Okay. Oh, that was... Oh god, I thought there was more of those flying mooks. Because honestly, those flying mooks will give you trouble because they just float up and down, and then you have to jump up. You may miss them, and then that'll potentially mess up your combo. Look at that. 2 pure platinums in a row. Now I'm feeling pretty proud of that. But anyway, that's it in terms of collectibles for this chapter. We've gotten everything already. I know it's unfair to say that, oh god, this is a really short chapter. I mean, in comparison to chapter 1, where there was like a shit ton of collectibles and it took me almost an hour. But you know what? I'm okay with this, honestly. And that's just not it for collectibles. That's it for the chapter. Yeah, a really short chapter, just like I told you guys. That's why I decided to take my time with explanations.
Like my new haircut?
And this is definitely a lot better than my first run of this game. I don't think I ever got a pure platinum or a platinum award since after I beat the game. I'll be showing that off after I beat the game, obviously, but you know what. Here we got a verse card, and more. Oh, actually, we got multiple ones. So, while progressing through story mode, you'll acquire these special cards. Each verse card you collect will allow you to play a new tag climax stage. The more verse cards you collect, the more stages you can play. So with tag climax, I think I'll show that off after I beat this game. For now though, just know that we're going to be collecting these as we go along and as we finish off chapters. So anyway, next time on Let's Play Bayonetta 2, we're going to be jumping into Paradiso, the Gates of Paradise. And honestly, that was just a really redundant title. See you guys then.